All right, I'm sitting here with Commissioner Jerry Hoagland, and we're going to talk about the runoff election that he's in and some of the issues facing it. Thank you very much for talking to me, sir.
Glad you're here today.
Let's start right out. You're probably facing the biggest election challenge you've had yet in the 29 years you've been on the Commissioner's Court. What do you consider to be the major issues in this campaign?
Well, I think you talking about the campaign itself, or
well, the issues around the campaign. Yeah,
issues around the campaign.
Yeah.
Well, I think the biggest issues are planning for the future. That has always been the central focus of my efforts. We have to be proactive in looking forward. I saw an article in the Dallas Morning News recently, Bill, that right now the metro area is 6.3 million people. In 18 years, by 2028, we're going to be 10.8 million people. So that means we have another 4.5 million people moving into the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. Collin County is going to get a big chunk of that 4.5 million people. So we have to be very proactive, I believe, in planning for those people that are coming to this area.
All right, thank you very much. That's going to lead right into the kind of questions I wanted to ask you, because I want to talk about roads and mobility. There's been a lot of discussion in Precinct 2 about the Lake Lavon Bridge, but that bridge is part of the entire 2030 mobility plan. It's tied into the expansion of Parker Road and the outer loop. What are your thoughts about how the region and the county are going to develop the outer loop? I know the county has spent a couple of years trying to find a way to build it. Do you see it being built in our lifetime?
Maybe parts of it, but not in its entirety. I don't believe it'll be built in our lifetime. We had a meeting about, maybe 4 years ago now with our legislative delegation in Austin, from Austin. And we said at that time we have about $12 billion worth of need just in Collin County. There is absolutely no way that Collin County can finance that kind of need in the county. We have a $200 million capital improvements bond program for road improvements, and we think we're really doing well. And that's just a smidgen of what we need as it relates to this $13 billion worth of need that we have. Part of that is the outer loop, obviously. And so that is the question of the day, how we're going to finance it.
Yeah, it's $4 billion, isn't it?
Yeah, give or take a few $100 million. I mean, nobody knows for sure. We haven't put it out for bids or anything, but that's an estimate. So I just think that the state of Texas is going to have to step up and recognize its obligation to build roads. The state of Texas has pretty much abdicated its responsibility in that area and given that responsibility to NTTA. Now NTTA is broke. Therefore, that's why we formed our own Collin County Toll Authority. But if we were to build the outer loop in that fashion, that would cause a serious drain on that institution as well. So all I'm really saying is that the state is going to have to recognize its role and responsibility in transportation, in my opinion. So that's got to happen.
All right, thank you. Let's talk about moving people around here. Denton County is moving way ahead of Collin as far as rapid transit goes. So they formed their own Denton County Transit Authority. They broke ground on their heavy rail, I believe, this week. That'll connect Denton with Dart. Every day on I-35, I get passed by their buses that are driving back and forth from downtown Dallas to Denton. Do you think Collin County should look at pursuing a similar initiative, or should we be more invested with expanding DART? Are toll roads the answer? What do you see as the answers to our mobility needs as our population grows?
Well, the trains for DART only carry about 1 or 2% of all the people that are moving around on a daily basis. So it's a very expensive way to do it. Now, having said that, Commissioner Janes and I have met with DART officials about that possibility, about Collin County contracting with DART for services, for either bus services or train or whatever. And we not only got to get everybody prepared for that in Collin County, we also have to get DART on board with that concept. And I don't know that that's going to be possible. But to add Collin County or McKinney or Allen or some of these other cities, you know all the dynamics that are going on there as it relates to Plano's been in the system for X number of years and doesn't want somebody coming in without coughing up a lot of money to become a member and so forth. So I just don't know if that's going to be politically possible. But we are thinking along those lines. It's an extremely complex and difficult issue to get your arms around.
Yeah, I agree. Well, thank you very much. I think we'll end this conversation here, but I will be asking you back again to talk about some of the other issues around Collin County. Good luck in your campaign, sir.
Thank you.